Missed out on breakfast? Fret not. It's never too late to grab a bite.
Breakfast Bites presents the viral cookie challenge on TikTok. Have you guys heard of it?
Of course, and I actually tried it out at home.
Okay, we'll get to that very shortly indeed. This challenge has captured millions of hearts on TikTok, including the one posted by Alyssa Torres, a mom of 2, soon to be 3. Sounds like you, Audrey. Okay, anyway. In her video, she watches her 3-year-old son, Oliver, react to the classic cookie setup. So we have 3 covered plates, 3 people, usually a toddler and their 2 parents. When the napkins are lifted, or the plates are lifted, the child has 2 cookies. One parent has 1 and the other has none.
Yes.
In this particular case, Oliver gasps when he realizes his mom has no cookie under her napkin, and without hesitation, he offers her one of his own and then gently recovers each cookie so everyone can experience the surprise all over again.
Aww, doesn't that just warm the cockles of your heart?
That's exactly what she said. My heart is so warm. Now, that challenge has exploded on TikTok. It's racked up millions of views, over 49.5 million to be precise. It sparked some pretty strong emotional reactions. Some kids leap to share, others not so much. Parents respond with delight, disappointment, or a nervous laughter, and viewers eat it all up.
I did it because I thought that it would be fun to see what my son would do and how he would react.
And how did he react?
He actually did so well, and I was so proud.
Wow.
But I don't know if this should be the indicator of how good sharing is when it comes to your kids, right?
Yeah.
Because it's putting them on the spot. You're not explaining anything to them. You just want to see their initial gut reaction. Especially if they're really small, I don't know if this is a great way to see, is my son or daughter a good sharer?
I suppose if the child's not a good sharer, then what? How do you coach the child to do better in that sense? How do you explain stuff? Because at least the TikTok doesn't go there.
All right, let's deconstruct this a bit further. Now, on the surface, the cookie challenge is all about the child, but scratch a little deeper and it becomes clear this is just as much a test for the parents watching and recording as it is for the toddler sitting in the middle. Today's parenting landscape is shaped by a desire to raise kind, emotionally intelligent kids. So the gentle parenting movement has encouraged mothers and fathers to prioritize empathy and modeling good behavior. But with that often comes the pressure to see the results, to know that intentional parenting is paying off, and social media may amplify that need as well. So when a toddler shares a cookie, it feels like a small but shining victory, a sign that maybe you're raising a good kid. So what this does is it raises the question of parents, when they do this challenge, are they really testing whether their toddlers will share or whether they themselves are doing a good enough job raising them?
Yeah,
Has that thought ever come to your mind?
It does as well. There's so many moving parts, so to speak, with this equation, right? And then you have the equation, or at least part of the equation, where do they have a favorite parent? Because someone's missing a cookie.
That's a good point.
Going to be the same reaction depending whether you're the mom or the dad?
That's a good point. That's a very good point. So sharing apparently is an example of what experts call pro-social behavior, which refers to voluntary actions intended to benefit other people. Research does suggest that children begin to demonstrate pro-social behaviors like sharing and helping others during infancy, but they may not fully understand the feelings of other people or how their own actions impact others until later on in childhood, when their cognitive abilities have matured and they've had more experience interacting with peers in settings such as daycare and preschool. And so experts say generosity develops over time, and fully understanding a child's ability to share would require observing patterns in their behavior across a variety of situations.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just paint a quick picture of what happened in my house.
Yeah,
okay?
let's go.
So we did the thing. My son Cameron had 2 cookies. My husband had 1 and I had none. So we unveiled my husband who has 1, Cameron who has 2 cookies, and me with nothing. And of course, I'm the more animated parent. I go, I don't have a cookie. The acting plays a huge part. And I think Cameron reacted to that more than the fact that I had no cookie. He was like, oh no. And then he looked around and then he realized and he grabbed one of his cookies and put it in front of me and said, here you go, mommy. Like, that's yours.
What if roles were reversed? What if there was 1 cookie under your plate and none under Kevin's plate?
That's the question, right? Because Kevin is not an animated parent.
Okay,
So if
did you try this out?
No, we did not.
You should.
Oh, we should. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll do it today.
And let me know.
Because my husband would just be like, oh, I don't have a cookie. Just a very matter of fact thing. And I have a feeling that my son would be like, oh, well, sorry, Daddy. And he would just start munching on both cookies. So I really don't know. I also am wondering if it makes a difference if it's not parents, it's a friend or the grandparents. I'm sure all of that plays a part in the reactions that they have and also their age, right? I think that around 4 years old, they kind of understand the concept. But any younger than that, I can't imagine how this would be a good indicator.
Yeah, also something interesting to take into account is a child's decision to keep or share a cookie can be influenced by a range of factors, such as how hungry they were, how well they slept the night before, or simply their mood at the time. So the bottom line is take the results of the cookie challenge with a grain of salt.